In this quick demo, we want to walk you through a new feature that we're working on, and that's essentially our trusted computation framework. So let's have a quick look at the progress. So if you head over to our website, you can see that one of the features that we have is the trusted computation framework, which basically enables for privacy preserving computation over the data that you share using Itheum. As part of the design, we actually took part in a privacy preserving hackathon, and we were the first place winner in this hackathon, and that is the Platon hackathon. So if you click on this link here, you can see our proposal in the form of an architecture that we're building out. So let's quickly look at what we're trying to do. So Itheum allows for data collection and analytics apps to be built on top of it. One of that apps is called the Red Heart Challenge, which is a cardiovascular health monitoring app. So effectively, it's already in the market and it's collecting cardiovascular health data. Within Itheum, we also have Data Coalition DAOs, which are bulk data selling DAOs. And we are enabling the ability for people who join the Red Heart Challenge app to link their data to a cardiovascular health data DAO and then take it into our trusted computation framework, which is powered by the actual computation engine, as well as our personal data vault, which holds really sensitive demographic data like your date of birth and your gender, etc. And if really needed, if you are in a specific region with tight data regulation like EU, you could even leverage our regional decentralized hubs to store any specific data in certain regions. So once your data is shared from the coalition into the trusted computation framework, we are looking at assessing Platon as our privacy preserving tech partner, effectively using the technical stacks that they provide to bring in data in a privacy preserving manner, bring in algorithms from potential buyers of the data. This can be like heart health researchers or drug discovery companies or pharmaceuticals. We're bringing in the algorithms, bringing in the data in a privacy preserving environment, executing the computation, and then looking at things like data quality, credibility, and also ensuring that the algorithms will run according to the terms of the Data Coalition. So we are playing around with Platon at the moment as described, and effectively where we sit in here is, if you look at their white paper, we plug in as a sort of into their data layer here, and we coordinate the workloads into their data nodes, which then is offloaded into computing nodes into their lower level computing engine, and homomorphic encryption, verifiable computation, ZKP, secret sharing, some of the libraries that they have enabled. So we're going to be playing around with most of this, and effectively our goal is, if we can bring in the data, which we're confident we can do, and bring in some algorithms and then compute based on it in a privacy preserving manner, and then take the results back. And if we can achieve that, then we've actually achieved quite a significant milestone here, and we have built the foundation of our trusted computation framework. So in this quick video, we're actually going to start demoing our incredible process. So if you go to datadex.itheum.com, which is the Itheum's data dex running on testnets, you'll notice that we are a cross-chain platform. So we are on multiple blockchains, but since yesterday, we've actually deployed onto the Platon testnet as well. How you can do this yourself is make sure you're connected to the Platon testnet. The details on how to do that is on the Platon's documentation network. But if you're connected to the testnet, you can now log into the Datadex using MetaMask. And this should now look at an instance of the Itheum Datadex running on Platon's testnet. You'll notice that the token here on the Platon testnet is P MIDA. MIDA is the Itheum token, and P being Platon. So you can actually link here, you can grab all the data from Itheum's core programs, like the Red Heart Challenge like I was talking about. You can do a bunch of things, like you can use the faucet here to get some free P MIDA. So let's just quickly look at that here. You'll pay the transaction in LAT. And notice now that you're getting your MIDA allocated to you, and see I've got a 50 free MIDA to play around with. So you can actually go in here and start buying data sets that we have already started publishing it here. This is a data set from a program that's built on Itheum called the Pregnancy Condition Monitoring Program. So you can actually just have a look at that here. So I'm going to actually purchase that. Again, using LAT for the purchase. Sorry, using PMIDA. LAT is the transaction cost. And you'll notice now that the purchase is actually happening on Platon's quite fast from a transaction point of view. So that's great. So you see that it's done the authorization of the purchase, and now I'm going to actually do the transfer. And what's happening here is I'm paying the seller for access rights to this data using on the Platon blockchain. So once this is done, and this should be fairly quick as well. And the purchase is completing now, and that's it. So if I go into purchase data, I can actually see the data that I purchased now, and I should see the raw data set right here. Just give me 1 second. Yep, if I click on this one here, I can see the raw data that's part of it. There's not much of data in that specific file, but and if I click through the Explorer, I can see the lineage of this data as well, which is great. And the provenance, you see, right, originated from the lineage. And so the next step, obviously, now that we've integrated with Platon, is we need to start working on our trusted computation framework, which leverages some of the other core functionality. So hope you enjoyed that. Give it a go. It's available for anyone to use, and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.